The word this week is busy, which I think is showing up kind of as a mirror image. However, the word is busy. Welcome to 52 Weeks of Contemplation. And I think this is week 6. And the word I'm contemplating this week and I'm offering to you is busy. I made a few notes about busy. The first thing that comes to mind if I contemplate busy is busy as a bee, which reminds me of being as a kid and I have to clean the house. And it's made me kind of curious about what is busy to me now. I think I hear around me a lot people expressing admiration for people who are busy. That busy seems like something we should want to be, that it's an admirable trait. So that's why I've decided that it's a good word to contemplate this week, because I think busy is a little more complicated than just something we can admire. And I say that because I think I'm a chronically busy person. So busy is a word I've been having an ongoing relationship with. The interesting thing about busy is that you can be busy with things that really matter to you. But what I'm noticing in my own life is I can be busy with things just for the sake of being busy. And sometimes when I contemplate this word, I think it goes back to the idea of when I talk to people, we don't really sort of talk about who we are or the essence of ourselves. It sounds kind of new agey, but we tend to say, what did you do today? Or we ask people what they do for a living. And so there just feels like there's a marker about I am acceptable or not acceptable by how busy I am. And sometimes I wonder how that drives busy. And I'll say something else about busy. For me, busy is absolutely, a bee is not a bad thing for me to think about. It's an energy. And it's like an energy I can't let go of. And where it shows up surprisingly is how often I will wash my hands. So that busy becomes actually, I'm just always in movement. And I'm never stopping. I'm never pausing. The speed with which I suddenly find myself walking. You ever notice that? I'm just on the way to something rather casual, but my speed is like I'm in a hurry. And when I hurry in life in those kinds of places, even in mundane tasks like doing dishes or putting away dishes, I am more likely to drop something, chip something. So busy unnecessarily has a cost. So this week, busy is a big topic for me, as you can see, and I have a bit of a relationship with it as I've revealed. But I want you to contemplate what is busy for you, and I have a few questions that you might use for this contemplation. I'd like for you to notice this week when you're contemplating busy, ask yourself, busy for the sake of what? So busy for the sake of being busy and it feels everyone else is working hard, or busy because this is really something that matters to me? And how does being busy benefit you? Which I think goes back to the heart of what you're busy with. And I think sometimes we're also busy for the sake of others, which isn't a terrible thing, but it might be interesting to notice, where have you volunteered your time and your commitments to people that are making you be more busy than you actually feel you can sustain? And maybe you want to stop and take a look at how busy you need to be. And then the last question is my favorite. What if I slowed down? So maybe this week you could look for places to slow down and see how that feels. So this week, explore your relationship with busy, contemplate what busy means for you, good ways and bad ways, and see what kind of change might come out of that. I'll talk to you next week. Don't be too busy.